Thanks for joining today. I want to talk about kind of an interesting stock. Fits in well with the new Trump administration that's coming in because we don't think there's going to be any cutbacks in defense. It'd probably just be more spending and more strength to show the world. So this company, L3Harris, we'll spend a little bit of time today, dive into it a little bit, and see if it's right for my portfolio and your portfolio. So what do we know about L3Harris? Hey, it's aerospace and defense company formed a few years ago, 2019, combination of L3 Communications and then Harris Corp. We also know it's the 12th largest defense company in the world, so sizable player, and it competes with a lot of the big boys in the space. Their claim to fame is that they are connecting space, air, water, sea, and cyber worlds together with their products and providing all the components, monitoring software to handle all of that. So it's got my attention. It seems pretty interesting. They operate in the United States and internationally. So, and it's a defense stock, and the defense stocks have traditionally done quite well over time. There's really no let up in escalations throughout the world, which usually bodes pretty well for our portfolios. So before we dive into the numbers just a little bit, the most intriguing thing that has, of course, my attention is their strategic partnership with Palantir. And we know that Palantir is an unstoppable force, and it'll be very interesting to see where this collaboration, strategic partnership goes. We know that it's designed to boost AI-driven defense capabilities, and both these companies have worked well together in the recent past, and I think there's a lot more to come. So that puts L3Harris into a different space for defense contractors, aerospace and defense contractors, and something we want to pay really close attention to because I think Palantir has a lot deeper aspirations in the defense world than what they've already shown. So, without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, L3Harris, or LHX, its call symbol. $47 billion market cap company. That's a sizable enterprise. They have a revenue of $21 billion, so bigger than what I had originally thought of L3Harris. So here's a company that's, if Palantir is valued at $150 billion right now, and L3Harris is valued at $50 billion or a little bit less, they're roughly a third of the size market cap wise, yet have significantly higher revenue. Of course, in the stock market, it's all about the growth and profitability and where does the future lie. And that's the intriguing thing about L3Harris is that they have a stated goal where they are working on margins and they're working on profitability. And they've been called out on this in the investment community. So I think the fact that they realize this and they're working on it makes this a very interesting play. And that they're working on the strategic partnership with Palantir. We're going to see where this goes in the future as well. It's down a little bit today. It's had a bit of a sell-off since this exciting news, but most of the defense sector has also sold off as well. So, but however, for the year, it's up 17%, and over 5 years, it's up 23%. I'm starting to think that this may have some room to run, being who they partner with. And what they do, and the aspirations and challenges that go on throughout the world. Balance sheet looks good. Cash flow looks good. It pays a dividend, 1.9%. Nothing to sneeze at. You get paid for waiting for more and more growth. And the interesting thing I found out is that the dividend yield the dividend has been growing for 23 years and has an A+ rating. So it's a pretty solid dividend. They've also made some key acquisitions over the years. Besides their combination, which founded the company, they also bought Aerojet Rocketdyne recently in the last couple of years, and that takes them into another strategic space. So very interesting things. We know the world always will have military needs. This is definitely on my list and will probably be in my portfolio sooner rather than later. looking to see if we get a little bit more pullback from recent highs. And then I think I'm just going to start acquiring and build up a sizable position because this looks pretty exciting into the future. It's definitely on my list and will probably be in my portfolio sooner rather than later. Looking to see if we get a little bit more pullback from recent highs. And then I think I'm just going to start acquiring and build up a sizable position because this looks pretty exciting into the future. So let me know your thoughts, your comments, if you like other defense contractors or if you think that there's better opportunities. I think this one is quite interesting. And for a defensive-oriented portfolio, the defense sector cuts it on this. So we'll talk more soon. If you like what you hear and you see, let me know in the comments or hit the like button and subscribe. It's always appreciated. Thanks, and we'll talk with you again soon.